What's up? It's your boy Kevin to turn on this motherfucking YouTube shit. This is serious. Wow, what the fuck?
What's up? It's your boy Kevin to on YouTube shit. Hey man, say man, we are Literally, turn to motherfucking they hitting outside big crip and the gang shooting outside shit, man. Free Palestine, free Congo, Russia do a thing, and Texas stand the fuck up. Each day is going to be a better version of yourself. Never let somebody bring you down all straight back. Never let somebody tell you who you are, but also put yourself in a position of my own. Let's stay humble. Let's do a revolution on this movement. Keep y'all first. Come to the Black Hebrew Israelite as a real Jew. Got you. Alright. Boom. Today, motherfucker today. So hitting outside big crip and the gang shooting outside shit, man. Turn up, and the little gang go. Bruh. I don't know what it is with these celebrities. It's like they get rich and famous and just decide to act buck shit wild and crash the fuck out. Now, we ain't stupid. We know how the system is and white supremacy. You know, I gotta say it every time. Because we know how the game works. They set up situations for us niggas to fail. But at the same time, we can't put ourselves in a predicament to get everything that we got back to the oppressors. The fuck? But that's a different story for a different day, man. Cause hey, Ray J, you know, I don't know if he was born with a silver spoon, but it's like, damn, this nigga been rich and famous for a minute. I think he genuinely might be tired of being rich and famous. you know how I say that the rich nigga be wanting to live a broke nigga life, hood nigga life, and the rich nigga, and the broke nigga, hood nigga life, we trying to live the rich nigga exclusive life. And the shit is crazy, man. So we got the video, man. Ray J got beef with Chicago niggas and had beef with his girl. And it just got crazy. He put out a gun, all type shit. Shout out to DMV Hood Beef. Ray J goes SC after distance. A lot of shit been going on with Ray J.
Double R produced it.
Today we will discuss some topics that have been going on, such as Ray J pulls up to Woodland after dissing the entire DC. 1K Baby D goes viral after kidnapping one of his ops. And we will also get into Northeast man shot and killed by police. The first topic we will get into is Northeast man shot and killed by police. Recently, news would break that an officer-involved shooting just took place in Northeast, and the victim would be identified as a 25-year-old man who was carrying a ghost gun on him at the time of his death. The victim's family is currently requesting police release body cam footage of this incident because they believe foul play was involved. Articles on this shooting would say, MPD investigating Deanwood officer involved. Shooting, Tuesday, November 18th, 2025. The Metropolitan Police Department's MPD, Internal Affairs Bureau, and Investigative Services Bureau are investigating an officer-involved shooting that occurred Monday evening in the Deanwood neighborhood. On Monday, November 17th, 2025, at approximately 8 p.m., 6th District officers and members of the DC Safe and Beautiful Task Force were proactively patrolling in the 4700 block of Minnesota Avenue Northeast, after concerns were raised at a community meeting on Sunday over the sound of gunfire in the area. During the patrol, Officers encountered a suspect armed with a firearm
So I guess
tucked in his
Ray J was
waistband.
sneak dissing this nigga.
When officers approached the suspect, he immediately fled, and officers chased the suspect on foot, issuing multiple loud commands for the suspect to stop. An officer caught up with the suspect in the 1200 block of 47 Place Northeast, and a brief struggle ensued. During the struggle, the officer again issued multiple loud commands for the suspect to show his hands. The suspect did not comply and reached toward his waistband, where the firearm was located. At that time, the officer discharged their service weapon, striking the suspect. The officer immediately called for DC Fire and EMS to respond to the scene, and additional officers arrived and began providing life-saving care. After all life-saving efforts failed, the suspect was pronounced dead. The suspect's firearm was recovered on the scene and is pictured below. The suspect has been identified as 25-year-old David Warren Childs of Northeast DC. The involved members have been placed on administrative leave pursuant to MPD policy. The release of body-worn camera footage is pursuant to District of Columbia Law, DC. Official Code Section 5116.3.3C2.
All right, we're following breaking news in the district. An officer shooting a person who's been rushed to the hospital.
It happened right near the Deanwood Metro Station. Let's listen in to the news conference happening now.
Good evening. I am Andre Wright, Executive Assistant Chief of the Metropolitan Police Department. We are here to provide an update on the officer-involved shooting that occurred in the 1200 block of 47 Place Northeast. I am joined by Executive Assistant Chief Jeff Curl, Assistant Chief Lachey Mako, and Assistant Chief Tasha Bryant. I want to start off by saying any loss of life in our community is tragic, and my condolences go out to the family of the individual who lost his life today. This information is preliminary and subject to change. Just before 8 p.m., 6 district officers and members of the DC Safe and Beautiful Task Force proactively patrolling the area of the Deanwood Metro Station after concerns were raised at a community meeting just yesterday over the sounds of gunshot in the area. Officers encountered a suspect armed with a firearm tucked in his waistband. The suspect immediately fled officers, and officers gave chase, issuing multiple loud commands for the suspect to stop. An officer then caught up with the suspect in the 1200 block of 47th Place. A brief struggle ensued, and during that struggle, the officer again issued multiple commands for the suspect to show his hands. The suspect did not comply and reached towards his waistband where the firearm was located. At that time, the officer discharged their service weapon, striking the suspect. Officers immediately began giving the suspect life-saving care and called for DC Fire and EMS to respond to the scene. And unfortunately, after all life-saving efforts failed, the suspect was pronounced. No officers were injured in this incident. The suspect's firearm was recovered on the scene and is pictured here. This incident underscores what we know to be true about policing. This is inherently a dangerous profession. Our officers are placed in unpredictable, rapidly evolving situations every single day. In circumstances like this, they are required to make split-second decisions that must balance their own safety and the safety of this community.
So he got the gun.
That does not lessen the
But the
seriousness
officer shoots.
of this outcome. Agents of the Internal Affairs Division are on the scene conducting an investigation in conjunction with
Let's figure
detectives
out,
of our
how can we stop people from
Investigative
shooting?
Services Bureau.
Get a nigga,
The case
get a
will be
people with a gun.
reviewed by the
So you
United
can shoot
States
niggas with the
Attorney's
gun. You
Office,
haven't even shot the
which is
gun.
protocol. The
Do
involved
some shit.
officers have been placed on administrative leave per department policy, which is also protocol.
Goofy ass shit.
I'll now take any questions you may have relative to this event.
How many officers fired their guns, or do you know at this point?
At this point, one.
Only one shot was fired?
No, we believe at least 2 to 3 shots were fired, but again, we're on the scene investigating that. We have body-worn camera footage, and obviously we'll be talking to the officer as well later on.
Where did the officer first encounter the suspect? Because you said that this area, but where was he first encountered? Was it?
In the 1200 block of 47th place. That's where the officers first encountered.
And what made the officers
All right, DC police giving us an update on this latest shooting where officers have shot and killed a man. This is right near the Deanwood Metro Station. It started when they were getting information that they were suspicious of a person with a gun in the area. And that's when not only DC police, but the safe and beautiful task force was headed to that scene.
Yeah, and they said a chase ensued. The man had a gun in his waistband. A chase ensued. Police gave several commands for the man to stop and drop his weapon. A struggle ensued. Again, they gave orders to show his hands. They said the man did not and actually reach for his waistband for the gun. That's when they fired several shots at the man there on the ground, and they did give CPR. But again, the man has died after being shot by a DC police officer tonight. The officers there on leave, as is protocol, and that'll be investigated now by the U.S. Attorney's Office as protocol as well.
Yeah, this is continuing to be a developing story, as we know that they're saying that the officers fired at least 2 to 3 shots, killing the man, and even though they did try to resuscitate him, he was not able to be revived, and they are going to continue this investigation. Again, we are going to continue to stay on top of this. Police officers in D.C. shooting and killing a man there right by the Deanwood Metro Station. We'll have details for you on air and online at dcnewsnow.com.
The next topic we will get into is one. K Baby D kidnaps all. Recently, a TikTok live would go viral of rapper Baby D arguing with one Audi, and things would get very heated, causing Baby D to claim that he got one Audi. Good man, so act held hostage in the free car right now. And one Audi would call Baby D bluff, until Baby D would turn his camera on and show. So act in the passenger seat with a nervous smile. People would have a lot of questions, saying how one Audi and Baby D were just good men. And now they are beefing. Do you think Baby D is the most go-hard nigga in the city right now? After this diabolical move on TikTok Live, the streets would react.
Is this not so whack?
Oh, man.
Is this not so whack?
Say some bluffing shit. Man, say some bluffing shit.
Arguing on TikTok is insane.
They really at my house. And he really in that V. So like a wild nigga, bro. So like a wild nigga, bro. He betrayed me, bro. So like a wild nigga, man. He about to curry that, man. How you feel when family don't call you family, nigga? So I really a bitch for real. That's a blind shit, bro. He understand no shit like that, bro. Yeah, wild nigga. He probably scared of that, man. Niggas dragging him so right. Niggas dragging him like that. Man was just smiling though. No, you just curried that man, that father, so I can't say nothing no more. That man just went like nothing. No, you do.
Damn. Goofy shit. No way, they been doing that shit.
Double R produced it. Double R produced.
And for the last topic we will discuss, Ray J pulls up to Woodland after dissing entire DC. Recently, Ray J would go viral after he would pull up downtown and diss the entire DC, repeatedly saying, DC, and he would say, DC niggas are corny and some female acting niggas. And he would say, this message is specifically for DC. Niggas. After this, he would drop another video apologizing to all DC residents, and he would even pull up around Length Mob and show love too.
This shit, wow.
Woodland Ops would comment on their live saying they are coming to spin, while Ray J is up there, and things would get very heated. Do you think DC was supposed to bag Ray J for everything after dissing, or did they do the right thing by letting him come to the hood? The streets would react to Ray J disses DC, then goes to the hood.
Hey, Ray J. I appreciate y'all having me. Hey, lady, waking up for the They got Ray J on the south, man. Around Lynch Mob, man. Here you go, y'all. I can't hear you. I said you gotta let the people know. You gotta apologize to the people. Listen, first off, there was a big misunderstanding. Check the video. I was talking about streamers, and I would never disrespect DC. I love DC. DC is one of my biggest friends. So I'm here because actions speak louder than words. When you really niggas and that shit got misunderstood, you gotta come pull up and let niggas know that it's real love. That's why I'm here. I love DC.
Okay, so I kind of get it. So the dude in the beginning, he got killed by the police. And he was from DC. The nigga got held at gunpoint and robbed was from DC. And I guess Ray J did some DC niggas. Okay, making sense.
Lynch Mob. The mob. Where you at? Walkland. Yeah. Educated now, you know what I'm saying? He said we around Walkland. You around Walkland? Tell him Ray J out here push a piece, man. That's right. He got JC approval, but he's okay. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I ain't on that positive. Food. Ooh, man. Go on. I want to see you live.
Okay, Ray, that's alright, Slim. Billy, what's up, Billy? Ray J cool, y'all. Ray J up here, pushing peace, man.
This man right here was just dying to talk to him.
And guess what? This how the shit I be doing. Oh my God. I bring shit like this together. This real crazy.
Straight like.
Oh yeah, one more time, you guys.
Funny ass here, real quick. One record for me.
They still don't know of no council members, nobody do like.
They be like, Aunt, you be going on this city, you make the city look bad. I watch an out of towner go on this city and get a motherfucker. Red carpet, so DC stand for City on my mother. This man, y'all better never say nothing about me. I ain't tripping who just shoe fit with that ass city.
Roger, tell him. It's time for round 2 with the shot. Take a shot, round 2. Take a shot. You don't know that.
That's your little brother.
Good kid.
Look just like him.
Hey, we need to go back the other way, y'all. Go back the other way now. Damn, goofy ass man. You be lying. You lying, bro. I was calling him in the window. I said, when you going there, you ain't say shit. Well, Fiat said I was going downstairs. Like the president.
Right.
Kiss the baby on the forehead. Yeah. Kiss that baby on the forehead. He pulled up like Barack Obama. Kiss the baby on the forehead. Yeah. Oh my God, they coming from different pages. Y'all more mad at me than y'all mad at the fucking shade room. Like, how the fuck y'all mad at me because he came up here? What the fuck?
But y'all better stop playing. In front of mom, bro.
Like, what the fuck? Hey, man, like, what the fuck y'all mad at?
You come for my big old tough
I already had one. Like, come on, gang. Like, y'all two bitches. Y'all want a bitch? Y'all want a bitch? Y'all want a bitch? Y'all want a bitch?
We don't know you niggas. Don't know Ray J. Somebody
take her picture. Hurry up. Hold up. It's crazy. It's unbelievable. She said it's unbelievable, y'all. Get her. Hey, take her. Come on, Ray. Go back in the middle. Go back in the middle. Hey, y'all, right now, say one wish when he leave. Go ahead, I'm ready to start it up.
It's too cold to be out here shirtless. I don't even got this shirtless, bitch.
What's up, baby? Let's Uncle Heavy D.
That's my new page name. Who's it?
I'm Heavy D. My little dear friend has never ever been so Uncle Heavy D, baby.
Nah, he do got some pretty glad us.
Yeah, baby.
All right, say less. Hey, Goo, you gotta go out tonight. Check my phone. What am I to say when we gotta go in and shit? I don't feel that little butt right there. Hold on. Let me check out my butt, man. Let me check out my butt now. Y'all must go be with me. Yeah, check it. If I had fun, go ahead. Start the sing along, Shay. He up here trying to promote to get y'all food stamps back and y'all right here trolling. He told him to say it on the phone, bro.
Oh, he reposted it.
What he say?
He reposted it.
I told you, bro. Y'all right trying to troll because y'all like no funny, bro. It ain't none a nigga can say for real. No, he damn. He was blowing his phone up. He was blowing his phone up. Niggas be capping for Instagram. Niggas was blowing everybody's phone up that was right there. So they get on the phone, like, yeah, we love y'all. The same niggas in the comments talking about what they would have did and how they would have did it. Bro, y'all niggas was in the comments. Watch this. Don't worry about it. So how much money he dropped? He didn't drop nothing. He gave shout outs. That was it. Because he want more issue to be able to come up here. It's Sister Brown. Same niggas in the comments talking all that shit. The same niggas. Watch this.
Hold up. You gotta see this shit first time. Let me taste this candy. Just me right there. That's all me right there. Tastes good. Tastes good. You ain't gotta be in them rich neighborhoods to get that good candy, babe.
Come right here, see me, babe. You know what I'm saying?
Come right here, babe.
Morning routines to
Candy, babe. Come right here and see me, babe. Come right here, babe.
Hey, ready to get down with that shit though. You look on Reddit. So he dissing Chicago niggas. He had to go down to DC. Some niggas gonna slide on his ass. Make some crazy ass diss tape on his goofy ass. Built ass. Trip. And the same. You know, Ray J got the gauges.
And Washington, D.C., nigga, y'all niggas. And y'all niggas that don't give a about freedom, nigga. I got a lot to say about y'all niggas. Y'all niggas is corny as you bitch ass niggas. And I'm not talking about this shit what I'm looking at. I'm talking about y'all ass niggas that's sitting on the stick. You sitting on a stick, bitch.
Damn. Oh, that's what he. Oh, damn. So that's what he did. I guess he was down. He talked to DC niggas. He called them niggas gay. I guess they must have been saying something. They better turn that ass up. Crimp.
Double R produced it.
Insane. Damn. Look at that gay handler.
That's the end of this video. Like, comment, subscribe.
Insane, nigga. New footage of Ray J Thanksgiving arrest. This is wild, bro. I guess he had the gun and stuff. Man, Ray J's been getting into a lot of shit.
Ain't no Nobody's taking my kids away from me on Thanksgiving, bro. They in my house. They making threats to me.
What started as a holiday live stream turned into a full-blown arrest that's got the entire internet talking. Ray J went live on Thanksgiving morning from his house in Porter Ranch, and within hours, he was in custody facing criminal charges. This whole situation involves his ex-wife, Princess Love.
Drive, Tony. He's been drinking too.
I'm not driving.
Who's been driving? Everybody. I didn't point nothing at y'all.
You pointed a gun at us.
I didn't point nothing at y'all.
Their two young kids, a loaded weapon on camera, police responding to a domestic violence call, and a $50,000 bail. The live stream captured everything: the threats, the confrontation, even the kids crying in the background.
They might talk about
Police
some
sirens closed
CPS.
in. We're breaking down exactly what went down, the shocking details that came out after, and why this might change everything for both of them.
But you know what? Even through everything that's been going on, you've been riding for me, and I've been riding for you. Right? I toast to
Nigga get
that.
drunk, he turn out to be
To
gangster.
understand how this Thanksgiving situation even happened, you got to know that Ray J and Princess Love have one of the most complicated relationships in entertainment. They got married back in 2016 at the Cathedral of St. Vibiana in Los Angeles. Together they have two kids, their daughter Melody, who's 7 years old, and their son Epic, who's 5. But here's where it gets wild. These two have filed for divorce 4 separate times. Princess Love first filed in May 2020 during the pandemic, then dismissed it a few months later. Ray J filed in September 2020, and they called that off in February 2021. He filed again in October 2021 and dismissed it in March 2023. Then Princess filed for the 4th time in February 2024, and that filing is still active right now. So they're technically still married, but have been in divorce proceedings for almost 2 years straight this time around. Despite all the back and forth with divorce filings, things got confusing earlier this year. In April 2025, multiple witnesses spotted them together at the Millennium Tour in Miami.
That money on his clout, nigga.
According to TMZ, people saw them kissing at a Bow Wow concert. Sources close to
Bow
both of
Wow
them
still
said their
got
relationship
concerts,
has always
nigga?
been hot or
The
cold,
hell?
even while divorce papers were pending in court.
You pointed a gun at us.
Yeah, whatever.
You pointed a gun at
Why
us.
you waking my daughter
You
up?
pointed a gun at us.
Why did you just wake my
pointed a
daughter
gun
up?
at us.
There were warning signs that things were getting worse. Back in March 2025, police detained Ray J after another explosive argument with Princess Love. This happened right after his performance on the Millennium Tour with Sammy and Pleasure P. According to TMZ, they started arguing about the divorce when Ray J allegedly became aggressive and started yelling. Multiple sources said he appeared to be under the influence. Police showed up and investigated, but didn't find enough evidence to make an arrest at that time, so they released him. Princess had been telling people publicly that the relationship was over. She did an interview on The Morning Hustle back in February 2025, where she explained that they loved each other and were great friends, but they worked better that way instead of being husband and wife. She said their lifestyles were just too different to make marriage work. So heading into Thanksgiving 2025, they were still legally married, in the middle of their 4th divorce filing, trying to co-parent 2 young kids, and their relationship had been nothing but chaos for years. Early Thursday morning on November 27th, 2025, Thanksgiving Day, around 4 in the morning, Ray J started a live stream from his home in Porter Ranch, California. Right from the beginning, he's ranting to his viewers about having the worst Thanksgiving in the world. He's claiming someone's trying to take his kids away from him, and that he's being threatened in his own house. Then the situation escalated fast. According to TMZ, Ray J grabbed a weapon from the table and loaded it while still on camera. He told viewers that if people stepped foot near his door, he was going to defend his property. He stormed off camera, but the live stream kept rolling. You could hear him yelling at people off screen, accusing them of trespassing in his home. That's when Princess Love walked into the frame holding their 7-year-old daughter, Melody. She immediately confronted Ray J, telling him he had just pointed a weapon at them. Ray J denied it and started accusing Princess and her cousin of being intoxicated. He said they couldn't drive with the kids while under the influence, and he wasn't allowing that to happen. Princess fired back at him, calling him an abuser. Then another man entered the room. Reportedly, Princess's cousin's husband. The situation went completely off the rails. Ray J started making threats toward the man. The camera either got knocked down or Ray J set it down, but the audio continued recording everything. You could hear Ray J telling the man to get out of his house and saying he had protection on him. In the background, you can clearly hear one of the children crying. Then police sirens start getting closer and closer. According to the Los Angeles Police Department, officers responded to a 911 call at approximately 3:55 a.m. The address was in the 20,000 block of Birmingham Way. The call reported assault with a deadly weapon and domestic violence. The person who called 911
911 reportedly told dispatch that Ray J was possibly armed and that the situation involved a custody dispute over the children. On the live stream audio, it sounds like Princess is speaking with the responding officers. At one point, she mentions that her son told her there was a weapon on the table. Officers arrived at the residence, cleared it for safety, and took Ray J into custody. According to LAPD statements, Princess Love told officers that Ray J, whose legal name is William Ray Norwood Jr., pulled a weapon on her during the confrontation. She also reported a history of domestic violence and explained that the dispute started because she wanted to leave the home with their children. Police recovered a weapon along with additional items when they searched the residence. Ray J was arrested on suspicion of making criminal threats and transported to Van Nuys jail. The booking report shows his bail was set at $50,000. Jail records indicate he posted bond and was released later that same day around 11 in the morning, which means he spent roughly 7 hours in custody. TMZ cameras were waiting outside when Ray J left the Los Angeles area jail Thursday afternoon. He came out with his entourage, dressed all in black, head down, phone in his hand. He refused to answer any questions from reporters. Someone identifying himself as Ray J's manager told the photographers that Ray called him from inside the jail, and he came immediately to help get him out. Ray J was later photographed outside a bail bonds office smoking a cigarette. According to online court records, his arraignment date got set for December 19th. Princess Love moved fast with her response.
I've been doing a really great job at protecting my peace and staying off of social media and just going to work, taking care of my kids, minding my business.
Later that Thursday afternoon, she posted a video to Instagram with the caption saying, "Enough is enough." In the video, she made it clear she would never put her kids in danger, including leaving them with someone who was threatening people with a weapon. She talked about being the parent who does everything alone,
they
taking the
you,
kids
but
to
there's a
school,
burglar
going
in the
to
house.
parent-teacher
I think he wants
conferences,
somebody.
putting them to bed while Ray J is out doing whatever he wants. Then Princess revealed something that explained why she insisted on being present during Ray J's time with the kids on Thanksgiving. She said the last time she left the children alone with Ray J, they walked in on him in bed with another woman. She told Ray J directly through the video to stop deflecting and take accountability for pulling a weapon on her and her cousin's husband just because she was trying to leave with her kids. She also told him to check himself into rehab because he was more than just intoxicated. The video got over 260,000 views on X within the first day. Ray J posted his own response video, but later deleted it. In that video, he claimed Princess and her cousin's husband were trying to wake up the kids and take them while they were intoxicated. He said a man came into his bedroom where his kids were sleeping and tried to get in his bed to take his children. He insisted he was defending his kids and his space. Ray J said he was shocked when police arrested him because he thought they would understand his side and see he was just protecting his children. He stressed that he showed self-control and didn't physically assault anyone. He kept emphasizing that he loves his kids and wasn't playing around when it came to them. Social media reaction was immediate and intense. The live stream footage spread everywhere. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Most of the commentary sided heavily with Princess Love, who expressed serious concern about the children who witnessed everything and had to hear their parents screaming at each other while a weapon was involved. The hashtags related to the incident trended for days.
If you want to leave, leave. The kid is upstairs sleeping in my bed.
Within 24 hours of being released from Van Nuys jail, Ray J was back online streaming. But he had some news for his followers. Twitch had permanently banned him from their platform because of the Thanksgiving incident. He confirmed on a Kick live stream that the Twitch ban was forever, and he'd never be able to go back on that platform again. Then Ray J started talking about what happened to him while he was locked up, and it caught everyone completely off guard. He told viewers that jail was not okay, and that he had a horrible time. He claimed he nearly got into a physical confrontation with another inmate over an extremely inappropriate situation. According to Ray J, another man in the cell was engaging in a private act under his bed. Ray J said he almost had to defend himself 4 times because he was just trying to survive in there. What made it worse, according to Ray J's account, was that the man was allegedly calling out his name while doing it. Ray J seemed genuinely disturbed by the experience and ended that part of the story by warning his viewers to never go to jail because it's really bad. There are no police reports or jail records that confirm Ray J got into any altercation while in custody. The entire story comes only from what he said on his live stream after being released. The person sitting behind him during that stream looked absolutely stunned while listening to him describe what happened. Here's what a lot of people missed about this situation. This goes way beyond just one crazy Thanksgiving morning. This connects to ongoing custody issues, a documented pattern of behavior, and serious money involved. Princess Love has been saying for months that she doesn't trust leaving the kids alone with Ray J. That revelation she made about the children walking in on him in bed with another woman completely explains why she demanded to be present during his parenting time on Thanksgiving. The divorce filing from February 2024 is still actively moving through the courts. According to court documents that The Blast obtained, Princess is demanding joint legal and physical custody of both Melody and Epic. She's also demanding spousal support from Ray J. Ray J filed his response asking for joint custody as well and requesting that spousal support be determined later. He asked that they split their assets equally and that each of them pay for their own attorney's fees. But things got messier in April 2024 when Sukihana posted content on social media showing expensive gifts and thanking Ray. Then in December 2024, Sukihana shared text messages she received from Princess Love. In those messages, Princess alleged Ray was being inappropriate with her and was involved with multiple other women. Princess later confirmed publicly that Sukihana and Ray J had been intimate and were in some kind of relationship. In January 2025, Ray J addressed the divorce on one of his live streams. He said he didn't want to get divorced, but Princess wanted it sometimes. He said if they do end up divorced, that would be it for him, and he'd stay single forever. He talked about how when you make vows and promise someone something, if that doesn't work out, just go back to being completely single. He said if either of them ever wanted to settle down again, it would only be with each other because that was their agreement. There are major business angles here that affect everything. Ray J has been performing on the Millennium Tour with other R&B artists. He's trying to maintain his career and public image while dealing with this messy divorce. Princess Love has been building her own separate career and reputation. She made history in December 2023 as the first black woman to advance into the top 45 of the World Poker Tour World Championship, finishing in 40th place. Then in February 2024, she won the Celebrity Poker Tour Invitational 2 in Las Vegas. She's been establishing herself as a serious poker player outside of reality television.
Princess, on your first live televised win, it was so amazing to have you. And you'll be back for the next one.
Both of them have public careers that depend heavily on their image and reputation. Every single incident between them plays out on social media for millions of people to watch. That Thanksgiving live stream wasn't a private family dispute. It was broadcast in real time to potentially thousands of viewers. The fact that Ray J chose to go live during that situation shows how tangled up their relationship has become with social media and public performance. He thought showing his side of the story would help him. Instead, he created video evidence that led directly to his arrest. Ray J's legal history adds more context here. Back in 2014, he faced charges including battery on a police officer and resisting a peace officer. Those charges stemmed from an alleged incident at a Beverly Hills hotel bar, where he allegedly became belligerent with staff and then with responding officers. That case eventually got resolved, but it showed a pattern of volatile behavior. He's also currently dealing with a lawsuit from Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner. According to People and Variety, they're suing him for defamation over comparisons he made about their behavior to other legal situations. That case is still ongoing, which means Ray J is now fighting 3 separate legal battles at the same time. The criminal case from Thanksgiving, the divorce and custody case with Princess, and the civil defamation lawsuit from the Kardashians. Princess Love has been strategic about how she's handled everything publicly. She's consistently presented herself as a single mother doing everything alone, even while technically still married. The narrative has been clear across all her social media posts for the past year. She's positioning herself as the stable parent, the one who shows up for school events and bedtime routines while Ray J is traveling and performing. The custody battle is critical because California family courts focus entirely on what's in the best interests of the children. Ray J now has an arrest on his record for making criminal threats. There's video evidence of him threatening people while armed. There are children present in that video, and you can hear them crying in the background. All of that will be major factors when a judge determines custody arrangements. Family law experts who've commented on similar cases say that documented incidents involving weapons, threats, and children being exposed to traumatic situations can dramatically impact custody. Courts can order supervised visitation, mandatory anger management or substance treatment programs, and restrictions on overnight visits. Ray J's attorney will have to address all of this directly, especially Princess's allegations about substance issues that she mentioned in her video response. months. The financial stakes are enormous too. Ray J posted $50,000 bail, which means he either paid that full amount or paid a bondsman roughly $5,000. Legal fees for a case like this can run hundreds of thousands of dollars. He's paying for attorneys in the criminal case and the divorce case simultaneously. That's 2 sets of legal fees, 2 sets of court appearances, 2 completely separate legal battles happening at once. Meanwhile, the Millennium Tour continues with scheduled performances. Ray J is supposed to keep performing, but tour promoters have to be considering the risks now. What happens if there's another incident? What if he gets convicted and can't travel for shows? Artists on package tours like the Millennium Tour depend on each other to draw audiences. One person's legal troubles can affect everyone's income. The other artists on that tour, Bo Wow, Sammy, Pleasure Pete, Lloyd, haven't commented publicly on Ray J's arrest, which is strategic because nobody wants to get dragged into someone else's legal drama unless absolutely necessary. Right now, Ray J has a court date scheduled for December 19th. He's facing charges for making criminal threats under California Penal Code Section 422A. That law defines the crime as someone who willfully threatens to commit a crime that would result in death or great bodily injury to another person. Even though nobody got physically injured during the Thanksgiving incident, prosecutors can argue the threat was credible and immediate because police recovered multiple weapons at the scene and there's video documentation of everything. If convicted, Ray J could face up to 1 year in county jail for a misdemeanor charge or up to 3 years in state prison if prosecutors charge it as a felony. Given that children were present, that there's clear video evidence, and that multiple weapons were recovered, prosecutors have strong leverage. However, in California, especially for cases involving domestic-related charges, there's often room for plea negotiations. Ray J's legal team might try to negotiate a plea to lesser charges in exchange for anger management classes, domestic violence counseling, probation, and possibly a restraining order. A restraining order would directly complicate the custody situation. If the court issues a criminal protective order, Ray J might be restricted from contact with Princess Love. That would make drop-offs and pickups with the children extremely complicated. Family courts would need to arrange neutral exchange locations with a third party present to facilitate transfers. Princess Love has been relatively quiet since her initial video response, but sources close to the situation told The Blast that her legal team plans to use the Thanksgiving incident as their main argument for why she should get primary physical custody with Ray J, receiving only supervised visitation. The divorce case is separate from the criminal case legally, but they'll definitely influence each other. Any conviction in criminal court becomes evidence in family court. Any custody restrictions imposed in family court can be referenced during criminal sentencing. The two cases are intertwined even though they're being heard in different courtrooms. From a career perspective, Ray J's options are shrinking. The Twitch ban is permanent. That platform and that audience are gone completely. He moved to Kick, but that platform has a significantly smaller audience and less mainstream appeal than Twitch had. His opportunities for mainstream television might disappear too. Networks and production companies avoid the liability and public relations problems that come with someone facing pending criminal charges, especially charges involving domestic violence and weapons. The Millennium Tour might be his most stable income source right now, but even that's questionable. Tour contracts typically include morality clauses that let promoters remove artists if they create negative publicity that could hurt ticket sales. For Princess Love, this moment could actually boost her public profile. She's being portrayed as the protective mother, the woman who finally stood up and said, enough is enough. Brands looking for authentic voices about motherhood and empowerment might see her as an appealing partner. Her poker career gives her credibility and income completely separate from reality TV and entertainment industry drama. This situation has become more than just Ray J and Princess Love's personal problems. It's a case study in how live streaming culture and social media intersect with real legal consequences. Ray J genuinely believed that going live would help his case. He thought broadcasting his side in real time would make people understand his perspective and vindicate him. Instead, he created a permanent digital record of himself making criminal threats while armed with his children nearby. That video is now evidence in a criminal prosecution. It's been downloaded and saved millions of times across different platforms. Even if Ray J wanted to claim things were taken out of context or edited, the full live stream exists in multiple places. This is the reality of fame in 2025. Everything is content. Every argument, every dispute, every private moment can become public instantly with one click. Once it's out there, you can't take it back. You can't undo it. The internet is forever. For younger artists and public figures paying attention, the lesson should be obvious. The live stream is not your friend during a crisis. Your phone is not your ally when emotions are running hide, and situations are volatile. That impulse to document everything, to control the narrative, to show your side, it can backfire catastrophically. Ray J has been in the entertainment industry for decades. He's Brandy's younger brother, so he grew up around fame and music business. He's seen careers rise and fall. He's watched people destroy themselves in public, and yet when it came time to handle his own family crisis, he made every mistake he should have known to avoid. Princess Love, by contrast, waited until after the arrest to post her response. She took time to think through her message and make sure it was clear. She controlled her narrative instead of reacting in the moment. That's why public perception has largely sided with her throughout this whole situation. The saddest part of everything is the two kids caught in the middle. Melody and Epic are 7 and 5 years old. They're old enough to understand and remember what happened that Thanksgiving morning. They're old enough to eventually see videos online, to hear other kids at school mention it, to feel the weight of their parents' very public battle. Family therapists who specialize in children of divorce consistently say that exposure to parental conflict, especially conflict involving threats of violence, can have long-lasting effects on emotional development and a child's sense of safety and stability. So that's the full story of what went down with Ray J's Thanksgiving arrest. He's facing criminal charges with a December 19th court date coming up fast. Princess Love is pushing forward with the divorce and fighting for primary custody of their kids. Two young children witnessed a traumatic situation that got broadcast to millions of people, and the fallout is still developing. Keep watching for that December 19th court date. That's when we'll find out if there's a plea deal, if the case is going to trial, or if something else gets worked out between the attorneys. Watch for updates on the custody arrangement, because Princess's legal team is absolutely using this arrest to argue for supervised visitation or serious restrictions on Ray J's parenting time. Watch whether Ray J stays on the Millennium Tour or quietly gets removed from the lineup. Watch whether any brands or business partners distance themselves from him. Watch how this affects the divorce settlement and whether Princess's bargaining position gets even stronger. This whole situation proves that you can't live stream your way out of serious problems. You can't perform for social media when kids are involved and weapons are being pulled. Reality eventually catches up, and sometimes the cameras that made you famous create the evidence that brings you down. For Ray J, this might define the next chapter of his entire life and career. For Princess Love, this might be when she fully steps into independence and her own power. For Melody and Epic, this is a memory they'll carry with them, and hopefully they get the support and help they need to process everything. What do you think about this whole situation? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Ray J can recover from this? Do you think Princess made the right call going public with everything? What should happen with custody? Let me know what you're thinking. And if you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, because we'll be following this story as it develops. More updates are definitely...
Alright, back. So, nigga, when I was in jail, nigga, we were watching the Ray J, it was like a reality TV show, in jail, nigga. It was some badass bitches. You know what I'm saying? I think, I was at the part where Ray J, he got, I guess he cheated on his girl with this other girl. And his wife found out some shit. And she was mad. And then like these two girls got into a fight. You know, every reality TV show these days, somebody got to fight. But it was lit though. We was in jail lit. You know what I'm saying? Watching that Ray J shit. But Ray J trying to crash out, man. You know what I'm saying? Guns. Pointing at his female. They got a lawsuits. Now, he just in Chicago. Police brutality, man. It's a lot of shit that's going on out here in this world, man. Stay protected. Stay prayed up, man. Prayers out to all the people. And we out to big hood and outside. Big crip in the game. That's our shit.
Hey, Dad, you know, dog, when we link up, dog, this shit be legendary. You know this instrumental, you the engineer on it, so Kodak everywhere.